Get your coat, darling. You've pulled.
And no, I'm not going home with you. You need a makeover.
Hi guys, I am Gordy and today I'm coming to you with a tutorial for men. Now this is for men and women. The winter's coming in, so it's up to us to look after our skin, guys. And girls, it's up to you to make sure your guy has either got the products to look after himself and show him the support that he needs. Now this is no product placement, I am just going to go through this and try and hide as many logos as I can, so this is fun for me. I'm getting a bit older, it's my 30th birthday at the end of the month, and I've been moisturising and looking after my skin since I was about 13, and I always believe it's really important at least to do something for your skin every 2 weeks to 4 weeks. Okay guys, if you've never looked after your skin before, it's never too late. You can start looking after your skin anytime you like. Skin can improve over the space of 4 weeks to 2 weeks to 4 weeks. Okay, first thing, I need you guys to give your face a really good wash, give it a good scrub before we start. I've just done mine so that I can sit down and do this tutorial. Blackhead strips, I'm hiding the logo. You can get these from as little as £2 or £3. Now what you're going to do, firstly, peel this off. Okay, and what I'm going to do is dip this in the water that I've got. Okay, and then as soon as you've done that, you're just going to pop it over your nose, like so. Now, what this does is it goes on your nose, obviously. Once it's on, as it dries, it starts to tighten and it sucks all the blackheads out of your pores. Now, guys, we get blackheads so easily. Now, I don't know about girls, but the blackheads that we get are so obvious, and girls can usually hide theirs really well because there's so much more cosmetics out there for them. And you've got to leave this on for about 5 to 10 minutes, okay? You'll feel it tighten, but it doesn't hurt, don't worry. Right, once you've done that, eye treatment. Now, you can get this again, a couple of quid. The cheap ones, as far as I'm concerned, work the best. Now, as you can see, under my eyes, I've got some dark shadows. Now this is called protecting eye treatment. So all you're going to do is just get a little drop, if you can see that. It's just a really small amount, and you're going to just put it on the skin under your eyes. Now, this acts as a bit of a moisturiser for the shadows, and it takes the dark shadows away from your eyes as well. It's really good. I don't use it too often unless I've really had a heavy week or a heavy weekend. So that's on. Collagen filler. Again, you can get some really cheap versions of this. It works really well, guys. I've used this before, and I'm not saying I've got loads of wrinkles, but it works really well just to stretch your skin out and get rid of all these crow's feet. And it gets rid of any lines that you've got. If you're a smoker, you'll know what lines I'm talking about, because you get them at the side, and as you can see, you've got laughter lines as well. So I'm just going to use this, and all I'm going to do is just put on the lines of your face, just let it run down on the lines. Now this isn't part of the instruction, but what I like to do is leave that on there for a little minute, just to let it settle before I rub it in. Now, while that's there waiting, let me just tell you, there's face masks that you can use. Now these are only £1 each, and I use these all the time, even once a week. If you can, they're only £1 and they refresh your entire face. In terms of moisturising, now you don't even need to shave beforehand, it's great. So you just rub that into all your laughter lines or the wrinkles that you've got coming on the side of your eyes. Now this works really well, guys. I mean, I don't know, if you've never used cosmetics before, you might feel a bit weird doing it the first time round. But come on, the guys down the pub are not going to be any the wiser if you're doing this at home. No one can tell. You don't need to admit you do it. But they'll be laughing on the other side of their face when you're the one pulling all the birds or pulling all the guys, either or, because you've got the best skin in the world and they won't be able to tell that you're 40 or 50. So yeah, please try out as many products as you can, find out what's for you, because skin types are always different. And it's feeling really good. You can always feel when it does get to that tight phase, you know it's working. I'm a big believer of soft moisturising cream. I don't know if you just saw that logo, I'm sorry. Always keeps my skin soft. Now if you've got psoriasis or if you've got eczema, as far as I'm aware, works towards all that as well. My partner Steve's got bad eczema sometimes, and this brings his skin up an absolute treat, and it helps it die down. I've got some anti-shadow eye cream. Now this particularly, again, can go on underneath, but I use this for upper as well. Now I find, because as you can see, right, the tops of my eyes, where women usually put their eyeshadow, is really dark, and for me, now I'm getting a bit older, I am aware the eyelids drop a bit, and they never used to. They used to be quite high, but this is really good because it tightens it up a bit, as well as moisturising the shadows underneath. It tightens up the skin above your actual eye, so if it does drop a little bit like that, this will really pull it up, and not your eyebrow, but the actual skin will be less likely to drop over your eye if it does. So here goes the blackhead cream. It's been about 10 minutes. This should not hurt, but on one occasion, it doesn't matter which product you actually use, but if you get it in the wrong place, because your skin's so sensitive around your nostrils, if you do get it in the wrong place, it might pull the skin, the tender skin underneath your nose. I put mine too far down one day. That was sore, so please be careful that you don't do that. Okay, so all you need to do, once you've done this, grab a little bit of it here, and you're just going to very slowly pull. Now, it's a bit like waxing, and it does feel a little bit tight. But as you can see, I don't know if you want to see this, but if you just look at that strip, you see how much it actually brings out. It's absolutely amazing. Now I absolutely love it. You just get a little bit of water and pull off the rest of the glue, I think that's what it is, that's been left behind. Okay. Okay, now what I forgot to do was show you my nose at the start, but if you just look, I don't know if you can tell, but my nose is a lot clearer than it was before I started, because I checked it when I was washing my face. Tanning! Let's say it's the winter's coming in, sometimes your face gets a bit pale and you feel like you need some colour. Generic tanning wipes. Now the cheaper the better as far as I'm concerned. The cheap ones, for me, they don't streak, and they're quite even and my skin looks amazing. But because I've not moisturised, I'm going to use some tanning cream. Now this particularly works really well, and it works like a moisturiser at the same time. So generally you don't really need to worry about your hands either. With some creams, they don't stain, and especially now that I've just done my blackheads, and this will also be even, and it works perfect. And if you've got a bit of baldness, it stops it being so obvious because it matches the skin tone of your face. So yeah, that's my tutorial for men's winter skin. Hope you enjoyed that, guys. And I will cover other skin tones in a different series later on. But for now, that was a quick 5-minute skin refreshment tutorial, and I hope that that works for you. Don't forget, guys, please do try out as many products as you can. Ask some female opinions as well, because they've got so many products, and you might find that some of them work better for you than the men's ones. Okay, because not every guy has got tough skin like everyone assumes. You might be sensitive like me. Okay guys, lots of love, and I hope that was good for you. Okay guys, that's me. I'm tanned, I'm refreshed, and until next time when I give you a face mask or a moisturising session, thumbs up for men's face cream, and thumbs down if you prefer tanning wipes. If you're a modern guy that goes to the sunbeds, give me either or. You decide which one would be best for you. Thanks guys, lots of love, bye! Do you fancy me?
Oh yeah? Can I have your number? You're so sexy. Have you had a makeover or something?
Fancy a shag?
Oh yeah. Oh, let's get makeovered.